Alright guys, now we're moving on to the outside. Let's get this window replaced. In this week's episode, we find ourselves struggling to replace our broken window. Will we succeed, or will we shatter our new window dreams?
Today's edition is brought to you by Starbucks. I think that's what that's for. So you gotta figure out what you want.
Next, Aztec turns back time and we find ourselves in a restaurant trying to remember how to order. Do you remember how to order on these?
She is not a huge fan of the booties.
Thanks. We have an air compressor if you want to use it.
We're good, thank you.
Bye.
Finally, we throw down with a camp host over our campground review. Maybe it's kinked or something, I don't know. Not before our washer air is out. Is this something else we're going to have to fix?
Do you want to go on an adventure?
Hey guys, we just wanted to say, number one, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving!
And we're sorry that the videos have been so delayed recently. We have been trying to push videos out, but I have also been in school for the last 3 weeks.
And sick, and in school, and sick.
And working on projects.
And projects. I had a few projects for him, just a few.
More on that coming up in future videos, of course.
We wanted to make sure we told you guys that we are going to be putting out more content. It may be a little bit sparse between now and the end of the year, but coming up in the new year, we've got lots to share with you, some adventures, some projects, lots of exciting places that we're gonna go.
And we'll definitely be pushing season 2 next year, so don't worry about that. I know some people have commented that they were worried that we had disappeared. That's not the case. We still plan on making videos.
And thank you guys. Big hearts to you. Thank you so much for all of the love and support in the meantime and for reaching out. We will be back very soon. So please stay tuned, stay subscribed, maybe catch up on some of our old videos while you're waiting.
Hey guys, we're going to jump right into this window replacement. First thing I'm doing here is I'm using auto trim tool to help me get underneath and pry some of the molding up. I'm also using these plastic wedges, which are non-marring wedges, along with a utility knife to try and cut the glue that's on the back of these away so that I can get these out without breaking them. I could not really get to the glue because of the way these are shaped, and as you see here, unfortunately, I did crack this piece of trim. Is because it doesn't have any end caps on the top or the bottom of it, and of course I broke my knife here, which was unfortunate. Here's the glue. I had to cut away a little bit of it even to get it off. Fortunately, that piece was just cracked a little. Now the bottom piece and the top piece have end caps, and so I can apply a lot more pressure here in order to get these out. Those came off pretty easy. Now I'm going to try and get this other side piece off, and I didn't really apply too much pressure to it. I put that non-marring tool against the wall, and then as you can see here, I just shattered the molding. It just kind of fell apart, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use some wood glue that I got at the local Home Depot. I'm gluing these together, at least temporarily. Brinkley is sending me new molding. They have cut it, and they'll send it to me here real soon, and I'm going to get that put on. For now, I'm putting some tape on it to help hold it together while the glue dries. You'll need this if it's split into a lot of pieces like it did with this particular piece. Now I'm clamping it down to the counter, which I've covered with a garbage bag. I'm using some cardboard pieces on the bottom to help keep the counter from being marred. Now I'm removing the retaining strip from the sides, top and bottom of the window. They are screwed into the window frame directly. Here I'm just removing the temporary cover that I had over the hole. Now I'm applying 3M double-sided tape to this. It's for sealing weather stripping on cars. It has been recommended by another YouTube channel I saw on replacing windows. I'm aligning the window. I got it aligned and pushed in now. Now I am replacing the retaining strips. I first have to drill the hole through the window frame. They are not pre-drilled. And then I screw the screws through the retaining strip into the window frame. Now I'm just removing the covering. And then there's one final thing to do, and that's the water pressure test. I'm spraying water directly into the seams where the tape is to ensure that the tape is fully sealing the window. Well, taking a victory lap after finishing the window, I decided it was time to wash Kayla's pet bed. You can see she's kind of disappointed about it. We threw it in the washer, and as if to add insult to injury, the washer isn't working.
What is it? What does it say?
Water supply is taking too long to fill, basically. Maybe it's kinked or something. I don't know. I mean, try it now, I guess. I don't hear any water come in, do you?
But it doesn't come in till now. Like it turns a couple times, and then it'll start going. Psh, psh. This is riveting television. Riveting content here. I mean, I'm not hearing any water go in.
I don't know what could be stopping it.
Well, we shimmied and shook a lot on that road, so maybe it got pushed over. Like, I mean, you just pushed it back over. Maybe that was enough.
Oh, there's no water.
What do you mean there's no water? There's no... You don't have any water at all? Okay, well, I guess I'll stop the... So it's not us? Great. I'll turn this off.
Step number one, always in troubleshooting, is check the plug. Make sure that it's plugged in. Or in this case,
The
that
hose.
you have water
Okay.
in the first place.
Alright. Are you going to take them along, or do I need to come out there with you?
You probably can come out here.
I was going to ask, I was wondering if there was either an issue with the hose or with the water in general. I mean, I guess at this point we're hoping it doesn't work. Okay, so it's a them problem. Okay, well, why don't we get ready to go, and we'll go up to the office and talk to them on our way out. And maybe by the time we get back, it'll be fixed.
I did 2 sewers.
I don't know.
I hope that's a sewer. Usually when you get a pile of rocks next to something, that means it's the sewer.
I hope it is. I hope it is. Really good reason to always keep at least a little bit of water in your fresh water tanks, because we're at full hookups. That's why we booked here. We don't have water, and they're saying it's gonna be a few more hours. So we're still able to, you know, wash our hands, flush toilets, that sort of thing. We'll hold off on washing the clothes until it's fixed, but at least we're not completely without water.
Yep.
I think that's what that's for. You just pick it up and you order. So you gotta figure out what you want, and then we pick it up and order. I'm ready. I want the number 4.
Okay. What do you want with the drinky drinks?
I want the A&W Root Beer float and onion rings. Do you want me to order? Yes, I'd like to get the number 2 with onion rings and a root beer float.
This is like my childhood.
This is not.
What do you mean?
You are not. You are too young for that.
For this?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a rotary phone.
I had a rotary phone too because I liked them, but dial phones were available at the time, and you had. This wasn't a thing.
The one in Port Angeles was like that.
Oh well, we didn't have A&W, so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was. They also had the Miss Pac-Man in the table.
That was definitely our generation. And tell how old you are without actually saying how old you are. That looks amazing.
We're hightailing it
Turn right
out
at the traffic
of
light.
Ruins Road Campground.
We are currently traveling through downtown historic Aztec, New Mexico. I got to see a glimpse of it last night when I came out to get our Thai food, which is I believe, yep, that little shop right there. It was good. It was enjoyable food. It's been a bit of a rough morning for us. You guys know we try to keep it pretty positive here. We did our campground review last night like we typically do. I guess made the mistake of posting our review before we left, which I kind of questioned. We normally post it after we leave. But what we were not expecting was a knock on the door at 9 a.m. from the campground host. Apparently she was upset about our review.
Passive aggressively.
I said, move, Caleb, move. Hello?
You're leaving today, right?
Yeah, in a few minutes.
Well, I wanted to let you know not to take that turn. Trailers have gotten damaged by taking that turn. Be sure to go out over there by the office.
Okay, thanks.
I'm sorry you didn't enjoy your stay.
What do you mean? We did enjoy our stay.
Well, in your review, you said we didn't have amenities.
Was there anything that we said that you felt like was untrue? We're happy to change it. Anyhow, she kept on and kept on.
Well, you said we don't have picnic tables.
Do you?
Well, no, but there are picnic tables in the park over there. But you also said we don't have a bathhouse.
But you don't.
Well, no, but you said we don't have a camp store.
You don't have a camp store, do you?
No, but it's just my husband and I. You also said we have annual campers.
She also seemed to take offense to the fact that we said that there were a lot of long-term campers. And let me just set the record straight. We've been long-term campers. We are not offended by long-term campers, but there is a different vibe between long-term campers and short-term campers.
Definitely.
Especially if you have a majority of a campground that's long-term campers. I think that some campgrounds are suited more towards long-term campers, and this is one of them. And I don't think that's a bad thing. But like, know your market.
If you don't run out of campsites for your transients, then it's not a problem. We just mentioned because a lot of people, they get the different vibe from the people who are permanent campers.
But my point is, lean into that.
Yeah.
If that's your bread and butter, you do you. Like, lean into that. That's fine.
Yeah.
And it is probably more geared towards full-time RVers. Full-time, residents. Residents, really. Yeah. Non-transients.
Permanent campers or residents.
Yeah. Apparently people don't like when I say non-transients.
People don't like saying non-transient campers.
Yeah, they don't. They said, why are you calling them transient or non-transient? It makes them sound like they're, whatever. And I'm like, it's not. It's just a way of saying whether they stay put or whether they move. But apparently some people take offense to that. I don't know.
Hi guys, put it in the comments. Hopefully, leave us some comments. Tell us what the correct way to say that is for the people who
don't move.
Don't move. They
live in their RV full time in one spot.
Yep.
You do have annual campers.
We love our annual campers, and we wouldn't change that for anything.
Nor should you. Our review is simply trying to state the facts because we feel like that when people know what to expect, they're more likely to enjoy their time at your campground.
Well, I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy your time here. It's just my husband and I that run this campground.
I'm sorry if our review offended you. Again, we were just trying to state the facts. Was there anything you felt like we said was untrue?
No, I just don't understand why you gave us such a poor review.
Like I said, I'm really sorry if our review offended you.
We're not offended.
Well, then we're good here? Okay, thanks.
And then, on the way out of the campground...
That offended you. That didn't offend me.
Yeah, it did offend me because...
She came back out and tried to start up the conversation.
We do. Thanks. We have an air compressor if you want to use it.
We're good, thank you.
Bye.
But it was passive-aggressive again.
Uh-huh.
And she tried to start up the conversation again.
Right, and she tried to get us to stay longer by saying that our RV tires were low, which they're not. We have right here... TPMS. Not that that's the end-all be-all. I would certainly take advice from somebody who has our best interest at heart. I'd
just done a visual inspection of them as well. They're fine.
It's like she wanted to engage us more so that she could...
She just wanted to start up the conversation again, and I was not interested in that.
Not at all.
I mean, it felt like at that point she was trying to bully us into changing our review, and I'm thinking the only thing that might do is reduce it.
Yeah.
We try to be as fair as possible and keep our personal opinions out of it.
One of the main reasons why I gave them 3 stars, because, that was
one of my decisions was that they just don't have any amenities. They don't have any amenities.
And they are priced at the same price as campgrounds we've seen with a lot of amenities. Like, they're priced similarly to a KOA that has the name and it has the amenities to back it.
Exactly.
And they didn't offer any type of discount. It was cash only. And they didn't have any of those amenities, including bathrooms and showers, which are fairly basic. And we've seen even at most state parks. You know, we felt like it was average. And that's how that was what our rating reflected, that it was average.
Priced a bit high for what they have.
Right. But it just started off the day a bit rough. Have we already told them where we're headed?
No. We are headed to the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center.
But more importantly, we're headed to one of the biggest things that we wanted to do this year, which is the
Albuquerque Balloon Festival!
Woo! Yay! We are super excited. We're going to be here for the big ascent, the major ascent, which happens on Saturday morning. It's going to be an early morning, y'all. We are definitely going to need our coffee. We have to be at the shuttle at 4 a.m. So it's going to be some early mornings, but we're going to take you guys along with us. So make sure to load up on your coffee and get a good night's rest. Because you'll need your beauty sleep.
Yeah. You have to watch it at 4 a.m.
That's right.
The Pueblo Cultural Center is located in the heart of Albuquerque, really. No hookups, though.
Yeah. It's a little scary, but it'll be for 8 days. And we've done 7. So I think I feel pretty confident about this.
It's a fenced-in dirt area that isn't currently being used.
Well, they use it for this.
Yeah.
The other good news is there is a Starbucks close by, which won't help us at 4 a.m., but we may have to get some coffee the night before or something. I don't know. There's a dump station close by if we need it. The main thing I'm thinking is we may need water.
There's a Planet Fitness nearby for people who have the membership.
Yeah, we've actually considered getting membership at Planet Fitness for that reason when we're dry camping and don't have full hookups to be able to go there, exercise, and then take a nice shower.
If you've been to the Albuquerque Balloon Festival, put it down in the comments and tell us what we missed, because by the time you guys are watching this, we'll be long gone out of the area.
It will be.
You can tell us what we should have done while we were here in Albuquerque.
You never know. We might come back again. Maybe not next year, but maybe the following year.
Yeah, maybe we'll try and get a reservation at a site that actually has full hookups this time.
So happy holidays from us, from Mike and Amy and Kayla. Did you want to grab her?
Kayla's right down here.
Oh, goodness. So happy holidays from us, guys. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving wherever you are, and a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yay!
Happy New Year and all that kind of good stuff.
Bye.
Hey, Kayla, can you say hi?
Say hi. Say hi. Say happy Thanksgiving. Send treats.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Bye, guys.